the Senate moves one step closer to calling a convention of states, voting today to approve a resolution to add Texas to the list of states calling for a convention. KVUE's political reporter Ashley Godot is live at the Capitol. And Ashley, a lot of people would really like to know exactly what is a convention of states.
Well, Quita, Article 5 of the U.S. Constitution lays out a way states can make amendments to the Constitution. If 34 states apply, Congress has to call a convention of states where those amendments will be hashed out and voted on. So the resolution that Texas lawmakers passed today outlines 3 things the state wants to amend in the Convention of States, requiring Congress pass a balanced budget, create term limits for members of Congress, and limit the power and jurisdiction of the federal government. Now, that last item is cause for concern for Dallas Senator Royce West. He pointed out the intent of limiting power is to allow states to not abide by rulings from the Supreme Court unless a certain number of states agree to. And it requires a supermajority vote by the court to overturn some laws, something West says can open the door to discrimination.
Women, Latinos, African Americans have all been subject to a lot of those state laws that were promulgated and that ultimately had to be struck down by a Supreme Court. If something is unconstitutional based on civil rights, then it would take at least 7 of the justices to make that determination. Otherwise, the statute would stand.
Now you see him debating there with Senator Brian Birdwell from RACO. That's the author of the resolution. He said people will still be guaranteed their constitutional rights. And that resolution passed on a vote of 20-11. Senators also approved a bill deciding who will represent the state at a convention, members of the House and Senate. And against the wishes of the bill's author, they also approved making it a criminal offense for those delegates to cast votes unauthorized by the Texas legislature. Calling a convention is one of Governor Greg Abbott's priority items, which is why the Senate could vote on the item today. They can take the final vote as early as tomorrow, which will send the bill to the House. Live at the Capitol, Ashley Godot, KVUE News.
Sign the petition at cosaction.com and get as many of your friends and family to do the same. With your full address, your state legislators will know that you really are their constituents in their district. Our success depends on you, so we're inviting you to be part of history. Let's invoke the constitutional solution that's as big as the problem.